Today I'm going to talk to you about a very important dish called Saddi Annam in our daily diet, and a dish like Saddi Annam. So what is so special about this? It's part of our menu at Vibrant Living. We have Millet Saddi Annam. Hi, hello everyone, namaste, welcome back to our kitchen where we show deliciously healthy recipes in a way that you can make it easy at home. So here today I'm going to talk to you about a very important dish that we have forgotten. It is not a new one, obviously, it's a very old one called Saddi Annam. And fermented foods fermentation has been done in every culture around the world. As a matter of fact, some years ago, when there was an expo in Italy, all the countries were invited to come up with ideas how we can feed the growing world population with the same amount of land that we have. The ideas were asked of each country to offer. Of course, growing millets was the first thing, and to ferment foods was the second. So nutritive value of the foods go exponentially more high if you were to ferment foods, and that is what we are doing today. And this has been done by farmers from even at homes. We grew up in the summertime. My mom made this so that we don't get hungry until lunchtime, and because they have to cook very early in the morning. Summertime schools were starting at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we would come back home by 2 o'clock. So we were eating this so that we are not hungry until we get home, and also that you are staying cool in the belly. So how does it work? It's also called Dharmani in Tamil, and there's so many names around the country how it's called. So what is so special about this is that when your leftover grains, earlier it was rice was used because of the area that we grew up in, but areas where millets are grown, millets was used. So you put grains and cooked grains or semi-cooked grains, and you put water with a little, or milk, and with a little bit of starter. You either add a little bit of yogurt as a starter, or the stem of a chili to ferment. So the bacteria in the milk and in the grains ferment together to form good gut bacteria that is very beneficial to our health. Lots of B vitamins get formed, and they are easy to absorb as well. There's another fact: when phytic acid, all the grains and legumes and seeds, they all have phytic acid on their surface, and when you soak and ferment your grains, cooked grains, the phytic acid gets inactive so that we absorb more nutrients from that food. So how do we make it? Here it is, so simple. So make a little extra millets that day, or rice, when you're cooking for your lunch or dinner, and leftover rice is added to your milk or water with a little bit of milk and little starter. Starter could be even lime. Okay, so do this, add a little bit of salt, okay, little bit of salt, and do a tempering. And the next morning you can add little pomegranate seeds if you wish. Okay, so you do this and let it just cover and keep it overnight. And the next morning you have this fermented, beautifully smelling, it's a little sourish smelling, but with a little bit of salt, it'll taste fantastic. You ferment, and the next day, let's see what happens. Keeping your gut strong is super important, as it increases the immunity, absorption of nutrients, and keeps your digestive tract intact and helps you eliminate regularly. The gut is the most important part as your brain, and they both are connected and they communicate with each other. So you want to stay alert, fresh, and be sharp. You want to have good, sharp, efficient gut. And for that reason, we need to eat more fermented foods. We need to increase our fermented foods in our daily diet. And a dish like Saddi Annam, Dharmani, let me see what other names are used for this. It is also known as Pakhala in Odisha and Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand and Tripura, Piota Bhat in Assam, Gil Bhat or Panta Bhat in Bihar, and so many more. Okay, so many names for this dish, and imagine why were farmers eating like this? Because it is that good, and most importantly, it tastes delicious. We have it in our it's part of our menu at Vibrant Living. We have Millet Saddi Annam. So if you were to visit our cafe or book our space for your events, do ask for Millet Saddi Annam. Did you know that 2023 is marked as Year of Millets? I am so thrilled that millet is getting the highlight because you know, we can get so much nutrition from small amount of millets, and they grow beautifully in arid lands as well. It doesn't need so much water, fertile soil. Okay, just average soil will do, and it will do fantastic job at producing us the kind of food that we actually need. It can help control diabetes, prevents all kinds of autoimmune conditions while eaten smartly like this, fermented, and add a lot of vegetables to your diet, and you can take care of your health easily. Do not worry, just learn some wonderful dishes like this one. Okay, done. Smells great. Don't you love this? A little tadka container. Ooh. Okay. And voila, it's done. Check this out. Oh, looks awesome, and it's really super healthy and delicious. Let's give it a try. I can feel the taste. Can you believe that? Feeling the taste? You know that it's super healthy for you, and it tastes amazing. Must try. Please do experiment. If it doesn't come perfect the first time, it'll come the second time. Don't give up. And it is so easy to make, actually. Hope you enjoy, and you make this and give us your comments about how you made this and how it tasted and how your children and yourself enjoy. Thank you. See you next time. Namaste.